А, сука! Бля! А, нахуй, сука!
I don't want to play with you anymore. Suka. This rifle has been cleared for filming, so do not worry. Hey guys, hope you're doing alright. Today we have my AK-74 with the Hexagon Tactical Handguard. I've had this rifle for a while already, and it has won me a couple of competitions, and the competitions that I have not won, this has placed me in the top 5. But yeah, let's go through the rifle, tip the butt, and then we'll go from there. On the end here I have a Wolverine suppressor. The suppressor is nice because the baffles are oversized, so you don't have to worry about baffle strikes if your threads are not concentric, which is really nice, even though it's not going to be the quietest suppressor on the market. But for what it offers is really awesome, and it's just a good looking can overall. With the growing popularity of AKs here in the States, it is no surprise that the aftermarket options that you're able to get for your rifle to upgrade it to get better performance has skyrocketed as well. The few options that I use is a suppressor, obviously. This is a Zenico DTK1, which I really like a lot. It is quite a big muzzle brake. It does have a crown on the end for glass breaking, which is nice, but I probably won't use this option, but the option is still there overall. This is also the muzzle brake that I use for competitions. Gotta shoot in style. The other options that you can use for AKs is flash hiders. This is based off of a Bulgarian flash hider. I believe this is all made in the States, but it is reminiscent of the Bulgarian flash hider, which I really like the look of this flash hider. It is really cool. It's very effective, but it's not exactly needed on these longer barreled rifles. These are meant for more shorter rifles that don't have nearly as much dwell time, but overall it's still very, very nice. Going back from there is this Hexagon Tactical Rail. This one is from Russia. Unfortunately we can't get them anymore, which is really disappointing because I think they look really cool and it's very unique compared to what other standards or other options that are offered on the market today. And then just a standard wood upper handguard, which I could put a polymer railed one, but just for the looks, I think the wood just looks really nice. The gas block that I have here is a JMAC, adjustable front sight gas block, but the front sight has been cut off to accommodate for the handguard. There was some issues with this gas block. It wasn't centered for the piston, so my good buddy Jay, who is my gunsmith, had to work some magic to get it to work. And then going back here to the actual guts of the rifle, this is a WBP parts kit built off a Rifle Dynamics receiver. So far, this part kit has been fantastic. The only issues that I've had so far is the firing pins have been breaking on me quite often. I've broken 2 under 2,000 rounds, so there's something going on with WBP with their QC on their firing pins, but the rest of the parts kit is great. The trigger is an unlimited G3 trigger. I forgot the brand specifically, but that's what these triggers are called. It's almost like a bridge between an ALG and a stock AK trigger, which it looks like an ALG, but the travel of the trigger is very similar to just a stock AK trigger. And then going back here is a Picatinny rear trunnion, which in my opinion is the best rear trunnion option on the market right now, compared to the side folding rear trunnion. Because on the side folding rear trunnion, you're going to have to deal with 4.5 and 5.5 millimeter pins and holes for the stock options that is on the market. So it's not as modular as a Picatinny rear trunnion, but it is still a very great option. And then going back here to the stocks, since I'm able to quickly detach and reattach stocks to this rifle, I have a couple options here that I'm a really big fan of, or sort of a not so big of a fan of. The stock that I already have on the rifle here is from SIG. This is their standard telescopic folding stock. It is performed really nicely, but the thing about this stock is it's shorter in length. It's kind of like the standard polymer stocks that like the Warsaw packed link stock, so they're going to be a little bit shorter. This other option that I have here is also from SIG. This is their folding visor stock. This is the first stock that I had bought with this rifle because I thought it looked cool, but the functionality of this stock, even though it looks a little bit goofy, is to be able to wear gas masks or face shields and still be able to get 3 points of contact and still be able to look down your reticle without any issues. And then this stock here is a Midwest industry stock. This is very reminiscent of the Zenico PT1 stock. So far I've had great performance with this stock. The only issue is the hinge here. It is not very good. With the slightest amount of pressure it will break over, and that is not very good for a more serious option. The extended charging handle here is Zenico, which is my favorite so far, but again, these are impossible to get at this point in time unless you have crypto to go through Hexagon Tactical, but the shipping in itself is very expensive. Going from there is the side rail. I'm a really big fan of this option compared to the ARs, which the ARs flat tops are phenomenal. They will hold accuracy no matter what kind of punishment they're dealt. But the reason I'm such a big fan of this option is because you can have like 5-10 different optics zeroed for this rifle, and just you can swap them out with ease. So you're not limited to one optic per rifle. The couple of options that I do have this Hexagon Tactical side rail to match the handguard. I really like this side rail, but the thing about this one is it's not a toolless takeoff design like this Midwest Industries with the QD lever, which I really like this one because you can take it off fast. So just in case if you need to get to your iron sights or if you need to clean the rifle, it comes off very easy, and it holds up quite nicely. And I also have this Russian 1P63 optic. It's not battery dependent to power the reticle inside the optic, and it is a tank of a design, so you're not going to have any issues with this optic breaking. What's cool about this optic though, it has 2 reticles. You have a day reticle and a night reticle. The day reticle has a triangle with 3 hash marks that are pretty far apart from the triangle. The second reticle option that is given with this optic is one of the options from the Cobra Red Dot side. It is the 3 hash marks for more closer range shooting, because more than likely you're going to have a flashlight with this optic, because night vision was not nearly as prevalent back in the day. I have I had used a Holosun HS515CM red dot for competitions while I was still using this rifle for competitions. That optic was really nice. It offered the EOTech dot with the circle, so that was really nice. Since I am an EOTech guy, in the future I will be putting on an EOTech on here. I just have to, I'm just so used to the reticles, I can't really live without it. But yeah, that's basically it for the optic options. That could have been done a little bit better.